Hey, Aries, intuitive soul coach here with your February 2022 love reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Aries, and we'll take a look at all things love. Whether you are partnered up currently, perhaps you are single, maybe you're in separation, we will take a look at it all. So please do take what resonates, Aries, and leave the rest behind. Okay, we are going to get a few messages regarding your past energy, present, and future before we dive into your Celtic cross. We have knotted rope here. This talks about lasting commitment. So whether this is your recent, distant past here, or if this is far out, this is your past energy. So there may have been a commitment that you had made with another individual here, Aries, or this could have been a commitment that you made with yourself. So you may be telling yourself that you're looking for lasting commitment, or you may have felt like you did meet somebody where you thought it would go the long haul, but I feel like you may be questioning things at this time. Lasting commitment is a really beautiful card to have, a beautiful space to be in here. So I feel like a lot of you really set the intention or set the energy that you do want to be in a lasting commitment, and you want to attract those kind of people in. Now, whether you are single, if you are in the single energy, I feel like you've been working on yourself, Aries, and you've been, again, not necessarily looking for love per se, but a lot of you were committing to yourself. And saying, I don't want to settle. I don't want to call in or attract somebody who isn't worth taking the long haul. For those of you that are currently in a relationship, you may have been through some ups and downs with this person here. This could be a soul contract for some deep lessons. There's healing in this energy as well, whether it's self-healing or healing within a union. Now, in your present energy, we do have the key here, which is very interesting because it talks about important choices needing to be made from the heart. So I feel like you are deciding if you want to open your heart up to a specific person, or if you are maybe wanting to let love in after a time of maybe solitude for many of you Aries out there. But there are important choices and decisions to make here for you. And then in the future position, we have chickens. It talks about being in the moment. And you can see here that there is a male, female chicken here, but they are partnered up. And again, it doesn't matter if you are male, female, two females, two males, does not matter at all. But it does talk about being in the moment, appreciating another's energy. So I feel for a lot of you, there is going to be a connection or a partnership here that has the potential to grow quite strong if you can stay in the present, not let the past come in and define your future, and not let the future define the present, but really focus on really enjoying somebody's company. Now, this doesn't just have to be a romantic relationship. This can be, a good friend where you're enjoying just being in the moment with somebody that you love and you cherish without expectations here. So I feel like a lot of you are really on this soul path to bring love into your life, but you have very important choices to make in the present moment of who you want to spend your time, energy, and effort on, and whether a relationship has what it takes to last for the long haul. So let's dive right into your reading here, Aries, and take a look at what the heart of the matter is for February love. What is the heart of the matter? Okay, so we have showing up for you, King of Air. So for some of you Aries out there, this could be a Gemini, Aries, Libra energy. It's an air sign here, but the King of Air is somebody who doesn't always think with their heart. They may be a little bit cold. They may be a little bit distant. They may be a little bit standoffish, whether this is your energy or this is a partner or somebody you're dealing with. But the King of Swords, he's very set in his ways. He's very set in what he's always known. So if this is your energy here, you may be wanting to kind of soften that heart chakra area up. If this is somebody in your energy here, and we'll clarify as well, Aries, but if this is somebody in your energy, this is somebody who may not always put their emotions first. They can be a tad bit manipulative, but they really think logically and they want proof, and they can be a little bit judgmental. Again, my way or the highway type of energy here, but we're going to dive in and clarify. Spirit, okay. we're going to clarify this King of Swords showing up. So I feel like a lot of you are wanting to open up to a person here, or open up to an energy that's maybe been a little bit closed off. So let's dive in and take a look. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay. So for some of you, we have the Chariot. So communication here, this can be about forward movement. You want to move forward here in this energy of, again, either opening up your heart or figuring out how you can make something work. And that may be what the important choice is here for you, because we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Now, the Seven of Swords is saying there was some sort of dishonesty revealed. There could have been some sort of lies exposed. Now, this can be the card of lying, cheating, sneaking. So maybe you are trying to overcome and deal with somebody from the past. So even if you're single, you may have these energies still affecting your present moment. And I feel like that is what the important choices are coming in. For those of you that are possibly with a partner, it doesn't mean that they have betrayed you, or maybe you were the one that betrayed a relationship or a union. Please take it as it resonates here. And it doesn't have to be, somebody cheated or somebody, went to that extreme, but it could be just somebody putting you on the back burner, being a little bit selfish, trying to get away with things, maybe a little dishonesty. And because of that, you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse as well. And the Ten of Pentacles is you having it all. Possibly you could have children with this person here, or you may want to move forward in a relationship and take something to the next level is what I'm sensing here. For those of you that are single, this is about really being true to yourself. The Seven of Swords is about you getting rid of anything that's holding you back. Getting to the raw nitty gritty of why you are where you are, what important decisions and choices you need to make, and how you can be in the moment to get rid of any limiting beliefs or anything from the past that may be holding you forward from attracting new love into your life. Because you may feel, we all want this Ten of Pentacles, right? This is about you enjoying life, having that happy family, and finding somebody that you can share it with. You want success. You want movement in that area. So let's take a look at the obstacle or the challenge that may be showing up for you. Okay, we have equal give and take. Six of Earth here is the Six of Pentacles. So you may be having a difficult time having somebody give what they are putting in here, and vice versa. So this is somebody possibly giving more than they are taking, or taking more than they're giving here. So you want that equal back and forth exchange here, and somebody may be a little bit cold, or that may not be their personality. Maybe they are a little more secretive, but it's not malicious intent here. Or they may be a little bit more cold due to situations here in the past. But the Six of Earth is about opening up. It's about two-way abundance, equal give and take. And somebody may be feeling a little bit selfish in this energy, or again, receiving without giving here. So that may be a challenge, because you want to be in the moment and enjoy your energy and have that, happy family life here. But I feel like somebody may just be closed off in that heart chakra area. Now, Aries, whether this is your energy or this is somebody in the mix here, it's very important for you to equally give and take, and make sure that you're looking at the relationships in your life kind of like a mirror. If somebody's not willing to put in the energy and effort, are you going to continue doing more than what needs to be, and vice versa? So let's clarify the Six of Earth, which is the Six of Pentacles. Let's take a look here. Spirit, what do we have? They're also giving me the name Michael. If that is your name, middle name, nickname, or, maybe it resonates to you, please take it as it resonates. We have the Ace of Pentacles showing up here. So you feel like there could be a missed opportunity, or somebody just isn't getting it. You want to have a new beginning or a new start, some new energy showing up. And that is a part of this choice that you need to make here. It could be you want somebody new to come in, but you feel like everybody is kind of cold or standoffish, especially for you single Aries out there. You may be feeling like a lot of people are just emotionally unavailable. And that's the King of Swords at times. He can be a little bit you know, just doesn't put his heart on his sleeve, and you want intimacy and you want love and that back and forth exchange, and somebody may just be putting up a wall for you here, but you want a new beginning is what I'm sensing. You want something stable, something solid, something based on truth, honesty, and integrity here. And you may have been hurt or led down the wrong path in the past is what I'm getting here. But typically what I'm sensing here is a lot of you, I mean, a lot of people want lasting commitment in a union. They want that 10 of Pentacles, and that's what this lasting commitment card is talking about. So let's see what is below you. What is the root of the problem here? What is the root of the issue or situation going on for Aries? Two of Earth. Some of you may be juggling up. It could be a couple of different people. For those of you that are single, maybe you're trying to get out there and date at this time, but you feel like people are just not giving as much as you would like at this time, especially if you're interested in them. The Two of Earth could mean as well that somebody is going back and forth. It's like a wishy-washy type of energy, wishy-washy romance. One minute they may be, you know, connecting. You may be feeling really strong, and then the next minute they're pulling back here. So they're giving me that boom, boom, back and forth. And that's what that Six of Earth says. That's the challenge. And it's actually a challenge for you as well, because you're juggling up a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings at this time. So let's clarify, Aries. February. You want, especially, you know, February can be one of those months. If you do celebrate Valentine's Day, which I definitely think Valentine's Day is overrated. You should celebrate that love every day, or at least try to be in the moment and do things for your partner. But some of you are really feeling a little bit neglected possibly during this time. Let's take a look. Yeah, because you want your King of Cups. You want somebody who is emotionally invested. And some of you, just some of you, not all of you, may be going back and forth between a King of Cups and a King of Air energy as well. Or this could be King of Air, could be you, where you're closed off to somebody's love, and somebody may be coming in. So again, take that as it resonates. But the King of Cups is somebody who is emotionally evolved. He doesn't bring all of his past baggage in with him into these relationships. So again, this could be your energy here, Aries, or this could be what it is that you want to bring about in this relationship. And you're wondering, can the relationship withstand some of these choices, these decisions? Can we get to this point here? So let's take a look and see what is going on for you, Aries, in your recent past. What is showing up? They're giving me February 17th. There may be, pay attention to gossip, or pay attention to your intuition if things seem off or seem maybe too good to be true, or just look into researching. Yeah, because there it is, some news. You may be receiving news, but this is the past as well energy, but they are giving me that something may come to you. Just do a little research on that. But the Page of Earth showing up. Now, this could be you waiting patiently in the past to manifest this new stable opportunity coming in, especially for those of you that are single. You want to manifest somebody into your life, this King of Cups, somebody emotionally stable who is willing to invest emotionally. But I feel like it's been a long time coming for those of you that have been single and looking. For those of you that are in a relationship, you want something new is what I'm sensing. You don't want the same situation. Maybe some of you have gotten bored. Perhaps there was some sort of betrayal between you and a partner, or you're just trying to work on the self-healing, love, and care. Yeah, some of you could have been married prior with the Emperor, somebody of higher authority here. So some of you, again, maybe juggling a few different people, or if you're not physically juggling a few different people, this could be the energies of others still affecting you today. And that's why it says be in the moment. That's why this chicken card shows up here. And it's absolutely correct here. It's talking about enjoying the time that you spend with somebody instead of focusing so far into the past or future that it's interfering with just enjoying the present moment. So let's take a look here, Aries, and see what is above you. What is the opportunity or the potential showing up in your love life, February 2022? Okay. So we're going to do this in the near future, but we have patience showing up here. It doesn't surprise me. The Spirit just said you've already been waiting for this change here. It will take a little more patience. Now, this can even be physical patience. Some of you may be getting very impatient that something hasn't changed in your love life. But the 14 here is the Temperance card. It's about balance. It's about compromise. Yes, you have waited a while for this here, but it's about blending the energies, getting your energy where you want it to be to attract that level of love and trust and loyalty and commitment as well. So for those of you, again, that are single, you may be really focusing on self-care and self-love in the month of February. If you are in a relationship, really work on patience with one another. Know that both of you are hopefully trying to do the best that you can, and know that if somebody is not willing to put in the effort here and you are the constant giver, or maybe you are the taker in this union, or somebody has gone cold, then maybe this is something for you to reevaluate and make an important choice or decision in your love life. But let's clarify what this is all about. I feel like this card isn't necessarily just about patience here for you, Aries. It's about you balancing your energy again, especially if you've kind of been teeter-tottering, going back and forth with your feelings and your emotions. And I feel 2022 has kind of been one of those years where we're off to a start where it's been a little bit tumultuous in January for a lot of people. So the Magician showing up here. This is the potential, so this is good. It talks about taking action, but about believing in the self. It's also about manifesting. What is it that you want your love life to look like? How can you take the steps here and use the resources that you have to make something happen? Maybe if you are single, this could be even making a vision board. This can be writing down the traits that you want to see in another person, or perhaps the traits that you have within yourself that you enjoy and love and would like to see in a partner as well. For those of you that are, again, partnered up, it's about being patient and seeing where you want to go and what it should look like for you, or what you could see it looking like, instead of possibly bringing a lot of the past into the present moment here. So you both have the tools is what I'm sensing here. Now, the Magician says, what will you do with it? If you're constantly focusing on the negative energy of something that's happened in the past, then that's what you're going to bring up in the present. And even though we do talk about being in the moment here, with the Chicken's energy, this is about both of you making sure you're giving equally to each other, and that is a challenge. So do be patient and know that you have the tools to manifest your life in the direction that you want to go. So let's see what's coming in here regarding the near future. Okay, they're giving me somebody giving back a personal item. So you may have just given back. Maybe somebody gave you something of theirs, or maybe they let you borrow like a t-shirt and you gave back a t-shirt, or maybe this was a piece of jewelry. So if you just gave back an item to somebody here, again, it's not going to resonate with everyone. We have the 10 of Fire. Okay, so the 10 of Fire is the 10 of Wands energy. So you may be really focusing on releasing the heavy burdens. You're wanting to get rid of the old. And I feel for a lot of you, this is the mental clutter. This is the hurt, the pain, think of each one of these as something that you're trying to release. So maybe a little homework assignment for you, Aries. I want you to focus on everything that may be holding you back from moving forward in your love life, and focus on releasing it. If you've been taking on too much mentally, physically, emotionally, what things can you do for yourself in February to release those heavy burdens and maybe free yourself up so you can move forward feeling fresh? Ask for help if need be. Take on the responsibilities and priorities that absolutely need to be done for yourself, but really focus on self-care is what they're saying here. Because there is a sense of maybe even speaking to a therapist or speaking to a group of friends. This can be, really reading your tarot or your astrological signs or doing your horoscope. So I feel like a lot of you are trying to focus inward to gain clarity on how you can move forward. All right, so to clarify, we have the Queen of Swords here. So interesting, because we have the King of Swords showing up, but now we have the Queen. And this is somebody who is very honest, very truthful here. But you can see that she does have her cup kind of locked up, and she's moving forward to to something more readily available to her. So I feel like that's exactly what the 10 of Wands is saying here. Drop the heavy burdens and move forward. Sail your ship out of anything that may be holding you back. But for some of you, it's about you are thinking more logically because somebody has gone cold possibly in a situation here, and you're realizing that you need to move forward because there are better options than any you left behind here. So the Page of Wands, especially for those of you that are single as well, the Page of Wands could be a new love coming in. It can be a new opportunity to get something off the ground or get something going. This is good news. I feel like you're going to receive communication from a person that's going to help you release these heavy burdens. So again, if you are single, I feel like there's somebody showing up for you in February, and you may just start slow with a message, a text here and there, but a lot of you are getting past some sort of pain here with the Lover showing up in reverse. So the Lover showing up in reverse is saying that, yes, you had a choice to make here. There could have been a disconnect. There could have been third-party energy for some of you, but I feel like you're moving forward. And again, anything emotionally heavy on your heart, you're moving on and you're taking your cup with you. If somebody isn't willing to meet you halfway, you're taking your heart and your cup and saying, you know what, adios. But I do feel like there's going to be something fresh here, some new energy, some fresh energy. So whether you're in a current relationship and you're kind of moving away, maybe you are disconnecting as well, and somebody may be running after you at that time. Let's take a look and see what you're telling yourself. A lot of communication energy with both air signs here showing up. But I feel like, yes, okay, Five of Swords, which is the 5 of air. 5 of Swords is about conflict. It's about knowing when to give up and when to keep fighting for a situation here. It can be the card of conflict, but I feel like you've learned from a situation. You've grown here. Some of you may have felt a little bit of resentment and you needed to walk away. And this is about you choosing your arguments, because I feel like there was a solution here that you couldn't kind of heal or come up with for you, Aries, and an important decision was made here. If you are single currently, you may be moving away from anything emotionally taxing with this 10 of fire. And I feel like you are saying, you know what, I'm putting my swords down. I'm not going to deal with this drama, deal with the inner heartache, deal with the pain, deal with the anxiety, and you're letting it go, which is good here. But let's clarify and take a look at the 5 of Swords. So again, you're telling yourself that it's not easy, but you've grown, which is great because that's what you're here for, Aries. And you're walking away from anything if there's not a solution. So make sure that you are being mindful of your words this month as well, because communication can go a little bit back and forth, especially the first half of February when we're still in retrograde. You may be feeling the need to kind of just go back and forth in communication, and it may not be super fruitful or kind. So just be aware of the words. 10 of Pentacles. This is really great. You're wanting to get rid of any of that mental noise or that battle or anybody that's not going to invest, because you want to move towards your 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like you will get there here because you have your eye on the prize and you know your worth, Aries, is what they're saying here. And maybe it took you a long time to learn your worth because somebody maybe has put you in a corner or made you feel like you weren't good enough here. But I feel with the 10 of Pentacles, you're aiming for this big prize here and you will get there again, but it may see you walking away from something, whether it's emotionally, physically, draining for your energy. You're walking away and moving towards something more peaceful, something more loving. 10 of Pentacles is a beautiful card to have in your mindset because it's about abundance. It's about love. It's about being all in and building a solid life with somebody who is willing to put in the work as well. But in your environment, we do have the 4 of Wands. This is really great, actually. 4 of Wands is a beautiful card. It does talk about soulmate, twin flame energy. It talks about 1111. This can be about a celebration or a milestone. It can be about the halfway to marriage as well. But even though things didn't quite turn out the way you wanted, I feel like a lot of you have some sort of new energy shift coming in regarding your love life that it will feel really good for you. But it it will take you walking away from that mental or emotional pain to move forward. Yes, there's uncertainty. Yes, there's deep emotions. But I feel like you will certainly... Oh, and who's coming out again here? We have the King of Cups. So you are not only attracting this King of Cups energy, but you are emotionally evolving as well, Aries. So this is really wonderful. Oh my gosh, the same exact cards here. King of Cups is what you've been wanting for a while here. You've wanted a new beginning. So this can be somebody completely new for a lot of you. For others of you, the Eight of Pentacles is about you working on your current relationship and turning anything cold into warmth. Okay, you're wanting to bridge the connection here and bring more love and light. Some of you may be walking away from a situation as well, but regardless, there's a whole new mindset going on here. Both of you have emotionally evolved, whether you decide to do that together or separately, but I feel like you may choose to work on yourself. You may choose to work on this union. But the Four of Wands says you will hit this milestone. You will hit this level of some sort of achievement regarding your heart chakra and your relationships with yourself and with others, Aries. Let's take a look and see what is your hopes and fears. What are your hopes? What are your fears? King of Pentacles. Wow, you have a lot of kings here. King of Cups twice, King of Swords, now the King of Pentacles. So your hopes and fears is that you can have somebody logical, you can have somebody emotional, that you'll have somebody that has their finances in order as well, but somebody that's willing to put in the work. The King of Pentacles is somebody who's very prosperous, very abundant, but he wants to settle down, or he is settled and he's very committed here. So your hope is that you can attract this energy of somebody being fully committed, and you have that lasting commitment card showing up here for you as well. The fear here is, what if I'm around dishonest, money hungry, dominant, arrogant, a-holes? And I mean, that's very legitimate. Again, regardless of sex here, it's just the energy, masculine, a lot of masculine energy showing up for you. But you want somebody who can bring more to the table than they've possibly been bringing here. And your hope is that you can find somebody who just has their crap together. It shouldn't be that difficult, right, Aries? Because you're sick of juggling up people who have back and forth commitment issues, or, mommy issues, daddy issues, childhood trauma. This is about you wanting to balance things out, and it makes sense here. Two of Pentacles says you don't want to keep going back and forth with your emotions. You don't want to, I just heard somebody say, I don't want to play with, what was that, Spirit? Little boys. Something about, and I don't mean like little boys, like, I mean like boys instead of men. So I feel like some of you may have been attracting boys, not men. So that could be people that are not emotionally evolved, people who you maybe players, or maybe people who just keep going back and forth. Maybe, casting out the line, reeling in a little bit, stopping, casting out the line. So I feel like it could be some back and forth energy, and you don't want that any longer. And I don't blame you. Who does? All right, let's take a look at the final outcome. Aries, what is the final outcome? So kind of an intense reading for you. Oh my gosh, you have a lot of people in the mix though, I will say that. There could be outside interferences for those of you that are in a relationship that may be interfering as well. Some of you, again, if you're single, you may have a lot of interest, or people sliding into your DMs wanting to kind of see where things could go here, but trust your intuition. Queen of Wands, beautiful. Another court card. So wow, you have a lot of energy here. Queen of Wands is somebody who is social. She's independent. She's passionate. She's feisty, attractive. She goes for what she wants when she's feeling on top of her game. But do be mindful here, because when the Queen of Wands is feeling a little bit emotionally like things just aren't going her way, she can be insecure. She can be even a little bit jealous, maybe even a little bit vengeful. So do pay attention to any of those thoughts that may come creeping in, and stand in your power, Aries, to really balance your situation. Let's clarify this Queen of Wands showing up for you. What do we have for Aries for the Queen of Fire? Okay, We have the Three of Wands, and oh my gosh, you have another Queen. What is happening for you? So yes, do be mindful. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, thank you, Spirit. We're talking about divine couples, divine matches. So you may be even, for those of you that are feeling good in a relationship, like things are growing and prospering, maybe you are doing some double dating, or maybe you are having some friends come to the place with their partners or their spouses. For others of you, you are fearful of somebody possibly reaching out to another partner who is in a relationship. Three of Wands says you want to move forward. You want to go forward and not keep going to the past situation here. Three of Wands is about paying attention to your ship coming in here. You can see here that she's looking out, wondering when her ships are going to come in. When will there be forward movement? But the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very stable, very self-made here. She's good with money, very practical, but make sure that this could be somebody who's smothering as well, or constantly trying to reach out and figure out what's going on, or too mothering at times. So some of you may be having even a parent interfere in a relationship. It could be a mother-in-law or a stepmom, or whatever this is for you. It could be somebody older that may be meddling in a union here. So do be mindful of any vicious or catty energy here. But the Three of Wands says that there will be movement here. But it takes a little bit of patience. There's choices to be had as well. So let's dive in and get a message here from the wisdom of the Oracle. Again, you have a lot of people showing up, Aries, in the month of February. So again, whether this is people coming in to kind of help, but do decipher and trust your intuition. If something seems off for you, or if some sort of news comes in, it may have you kind of looking the other way or hightailing it out of there. So be mindful of people's intentions this month as well. We have a fork in the road. And this is your present energy. So it completely makes sense here. We have the keys in the present energy, which talks about important choices. And now we have a fork in the road. Some of you may be choosing between a couple of different people as well. So card 13. And that card is the Death card. It's about transformations in tarot. And transformations aren't necessarily an ending, but it's saying that things cannot go on the way that they currently have been. There needs to be a brand new transformation. So this is about time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligations to make a necessary choice. All right. The relationship message for you, Aries, is this. You've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love, or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passions, or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desires and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you are willing to do, invest, and give. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connections. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decisions you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. Wow, this is super powerful, and it kind of clears up, what we've been talking about with this energy for you as well, Aries. So let's get a message here from the Soul Truth deck. Spirit, what do we have for Aries, where you can ask your soul this question here? And I do recommend not only in February, and if you have been taking notes here, I suggest that you jot down this question, but ask yourself this throughout 2022 as well. And the question for you, Aries, is what am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, more confidence, more peace, more wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward to find everything you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Today's soul action, Aries, is this. Breathe in your favorite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. drop your shoulders, and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. I like this card for you because yes, sometimes you may have felt like you weren't good enough for a union, or maybe you felt like you would never get to that 10 of Pentacles, that place where you really wanted to go. But it's about you doing the self-healing work and figuring out, like the fork in the road card says here, what direction you want to take moving forward from here on out. What do you want your love life to look like? And questioning if you cannot manifest this opportunity or this relationship, then maybe it may be time to move forward. Okay. So now we're going to do a short exercise and get a message from your spirit animal oracle, Aries. And I just ask that you close your eyes for a moment. And I ask that you tune into that third eye chakra. That is the area between your eyebrows. And I asked for you to take a deep breath in from the belly. Deep breath in. And I want you to think of the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this can be an animal that flies high in the sky. Perhaps it is an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps it is an animal that is wild, mystical, magical, or domesticated. Perhaps it is an animal that you currently have at your home, or maybe you've owned as a child. There is no right or wrong answer, Aries. And if you have more than one animal, that is perfectly okay. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all I ask is that you post whatever animal you've seen in your third eye chakra, post in the comment box below, and I personally will enter you into the free monthly reading giveaway. Okay, so your messages right here, we have Flamingo Spirit, and the message is embrace the in-between. It certainly makes sense here because you have choices. You have options showing up for you. You have you being in the moment, so embrace the in-between. It may be scary. It may be a little challenging at times, but you have everything you need, Aries, inside you to move forward with ease and confidence. So embrace this time because it's a beautiful time for you to move and grow. Next, we have Cat Spirit. It says, claim your independence. Claim your independence here, Aries. So some of you may be, again, with that Queen of Swords energy, you're moving forward and you're saying, this is who I am. This is what I want. I will not settle for less. Cat Spirit reminds you, claim that independent piece of yourself. Next, we have Wolf Spirit. Okay, thank you. They're actually showing me a wolf tattoo. It could be on somebody's maybe their chest area as well. Please take that as it resonates here. Maybe it's on their arm or their back, but I am seeing like a pectoral muscle with a wolf on it. And it says, turn knowledge into wisdom, Wolf Spirit. So again, numerous times throughout this reading, Spirit has very much made it clear for you to release whatever has gone in the past and try to move forward and live in the present. Turn that knowledge of what you've learned in the past here into the wisdom now moving forward. And I feel you certainly will. Next, we have Act As If, Chameleon Spirit. This is that magician energy for you. This is about manifesting what love looks like to you and how you want to move forward. It's going to be different for everyone, but act as if it has already happened. If you are currently in a relationship that you want to grow and thrive and move forward, then don't come at it with old energy. Move forward with love and with patience and kindness and respect. They're really showing me respect is very, very important to you. I mean, it should be to most people. But Aries, respect is very, very much high on your list. And this is about if you are single, again, maybe make that vision board or maybe do the things that you would do if you were in a relationship. Make sure that you're you're accepting and open to receiving the opportunities coming in, because I do see new love for those of you that are single. And then lastly, we have Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely, especially because you have a lot of Cups energy, King and Queen of Cups, and the air communication. So make sure you are not overthinking and overanalyzing a situation, because you don't want to get lost in a situation, or kind of go down the path of no return, so to speak, or go down the rabbit hole of kind of over analyzing and overthinking a situation here. Kind of release it. Use your beautiful mind, because you have a lot of knowledge, a lot of resources, Aries, that you can work with. So make sure you use it to the best of your abilities. And last but not least here, Aries, we are going to get a message here from the Crystal Spirit Oracle deck. And for those of you that are interested in any of the decks I use during your reading, or if you see any of them up here you're interested in, you can find all the info in the description box below. All right, what do we have here for Aries, the Crystal Spirit? They're also showing me a bracelet right now. Some of you may have just taken off a bracelet, or maybe you fixed the clasp on a bracelet. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Or do check a clasp. If you're wearing a bracelet, it could be loose, and I'd hate for you to lose a beautiful bracelet of yours. We have Dalmatian Stone, card 19, Dalmatian Stone. 19 is the sun in tarot. So that's about enjoying your life and sharing it with those that want to be there for you as well. So this is great. This card talks about playfulness, childlike joy, and enthusiasm for life. This is something you want to attract into your life here, Aries. And the relationship message is this: joyful memories bind us to those we love. And the appearance of Dalmatian Stone is a sign that today you are meant to share laughter with those close to you. Our time here on earth is short, and we are meant to play and have fun. If you think back on those who have passed, the silliest stories may be the ones that you cherish the most. They help you recall the joy you had being with them. Relationships can always use improvements, but today you are called to simply bring the laughter and fun into your relationships. Absolutely. They're actually showing me as well sledding. So maybe you just went sledding if you are in an area that does have snow, or maybe this could be snowmobile sledding as well, but I was seeing the sledding like on an actual sled here. So bring the playfulness back to your relationship here. So Dalmatian Stone. Dalmatian is also reminding you that things aren't just black and white, okay? Things are made of color. It doesn't have to be one way or this way. It doesn't have to be so stoic is the word that they're giving me. It can be fruitful and playful, and very important here, you can live in the now and enjoy the company of others. Whether you are single and you're out there dating and you're having a good time and you're feeling on top of the world and you're just enjoying the company of others, even if you know that maybe you won't see them again, or maybe you will, just live in the moment and enjoy the time of being with another person here. For those of you that are in a relationship, this is about, again, being patient. If you want this union to last and grow, if there's enough love there between the both of you, know that it doesn't have to be one-sided. It doesn't have to be just black and white. You are a team. It's a partnership. And remember, there is no I in team. So that is what I have for you, Aries. I certainly hope it helps your February 2022 love. You have beautiful gifts coming in for you. Again, do be mindful of being more patient, not just with others, but with yourself as well. So if this message does resonate, please feel free to hit that like button, share, comment your power animal below, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I am sending you a lot of love, light, and abundance. Till next time, Aries.